Lateral and front raises can be done either with 2 barbells or a band, or they can be done one arm at a time. For our lateral raises, we're going to take a steady stance. You could also be on your knees and standing up. We're going to ensure that our torso remains nice and stable. We're going to be lifting directly out and away from our arm and down. We're only aiming to lift to in line with our shoulder, not all the way up. We only want to lift to there before controlling our descent back down. From the side and down. I want to be extra careful that my shoulder is not up to the side, rotated back, or rotated forwards. I also want to be very careful that I'm not leaning away from the weight as I lift. If it's too heavy a weight and you can only get it to about there, pick up a lighter weight. For our front raises, very, very similar, except that our hand is now going to be facing forward, and when we raise, we're going to ensure that our arm is in line with our shoulder. So our arm's not across our body, not out to the side, it's directly underneath the shoulder. Again, not moving torso, simply lifting up in line with our shoulder and down again. From the side, lifting up and down again. I want to be extra careful that I'm not leaning away as I'm lifting up and that I'm not moving my hand away from the center. Front and lateral raise are alternatives with a band. You can do both arms at once if you've got a particular long band. You're going to take your resistance band, pop it on the ground, and make sure you have a firm grip on it. You want the resistance band to be under pressure with your arms straight. If it's slack, pull the band under your feet a little bit more. For your lateral raise, you'll find it easier to have your palm facing up. However, to keep with the actual spirit of the move, please keep your palm facing inwards. To perform the raise, much like we did before, we pull up. Here you can see that I've actually put a little bit too much pressure, or I've selected a band that's too heavy for me. So I loosen it up, making sure that it's still under pressure while my arm is straight, lifting up and down again. With the resistance bands, be very careful that you don't let the band snap your arm back into your side once you're done. So again, from the side, making sure that my band is nice and even, raising and lowering. My front raises work pretty much the same way. My hand will be directly underneath my elbow, and again, my palm is facing in towards my body. You may find it easier to do this, but that's not the exercise we're going for. We want the top of our shoulders. Raising and lowering from the side. Raising and lowering.